challenges which is coming in front of them in all their productions going forward. So a very warm welcome to all. Today's my topic is transforming public sector enterprises using cloud and AI. So when we talk about these two technologies, we are in the age and time where everyone's life is getting changed every day because of these two technologies. Cloud computing and artificial intelligence are today's where everyone's life is impacted. When we talk about PSUs, it is not only a one domain or a region where these technologies are getting impacted. It has been in every region. You talk about your manufacturing, talk about retail, talk about oil and gas, all the areas these technologies are going to impact huge. So I'll start with our mission which is a long time mission from Google side, that accelerating every organization's ability to digitally transform its business and industry. That is what we are going to take forward from digital technologies. Getting to introduction of Google Cloud, Google is regionally available in more than 37 regions across the world. And when I say 37 regions, it is in India, we have 2 regions. One is in Mumbai and Delhi. And we host all the services when we talk about AI services, data management services from these 2 regions. And these 2 regions are being deployed with 3 availability zones each. So it's a bigger environment. And when we talk about other parameters, connectivity and all, these slides give you a more brief on it, that we have more than 3 edge pops and 3 CDN pops within India. So that brings the capability to deliver to the last mile the content and the information required to the user. So coming to the AI first, I will talking about 5 areas in today's session, how these 5 areas can be applied to the PSUs to bring them to the speed where the corporates and other organizations are in. So when we talk about starting about the AI first, today's AI, when we talk about Google, we have taken 2 areas starting from origin. Is one that when any organization trying to build their own models, they need infrastructure. So Google, with the help of NVIDIA, we have added a lot of products which will help you to build your own models, train those models and apply on your data set. Second, what Google has done is created a Vertex Enterprise AI platform. This platform will bring in a lot of models from Google, lot of models from third-party organizations like Meta, and open source models available for the organizations to use it. Third, what Google has bring into it, integrating these technologies and model into the applications. When I say application, Workspace is one of an application which has been integrated and embedded these technologies to Google Cloud products. So which help them in building the environment and ecosystem which can be leveraged directly. So for example, working with Workspace, today a user can generate Word files, create slides, and even using AI, take the notes of a meeting from a Google Meet. So this is what is the intervention is going forward, and what it will generate in future for any organization, that once AI is getting embedded to the applications, it will bring a different result to the outcome of the people. When we talk about why Google Cloud for an AI, for an PSUs, I talk about these 4 areas. So when we talk about any organization, there will be 3 scenarios which can be applied for application of AI. First, we can say Google will bring their AI infrastructure where a user can bring in their own models, train those models, and then use their own data to bring the analytics out of it. Second is Google will give their models, user bring their data and get a use out of it and bring more analytics and bring, you can say, advanced forecasting trends out of it. Third is Google give models and Google also give data. For example, Google Maps is one of an example where we have our own data giving to users and even the models where it can be applied directly to the application. So these are 3 areas which we can build the capability from PSU side to make their AI usable in their application going forward. Second area which I would want to talk about is data management and analytics. Today, data warehouse has been taken as one of a use case. Normally, most of the organization have the data warehouse environments, but it is majorly been used for reporting or ad hoc reporting, right? We have to raise the bar going forward when we talk about adding more of a machine learning and adding more of a data mining to it. So with this, the user today's world need more of a technology which will help them in building it out, where the Google stack will help them in doing it. So when we talk about Google's management and analytics platform, we talk about limitless capability to address multiple data sets, to address the different users' requirement. From an organization perspective, when I talk about user, their first requirement is to securely combine data sets from their internal data sets and the external data set. That is what is the first requirement. Second requirement from a user normally comes in if the data is lying in multiple clouds, because every organization or a tech company talks about cloud. If the data is lying in multiple clouds, how they can manage that data sets, plus analyze those data sets lying in different clouds. And third is to scale to a size and complexity and different formats. In addition to that, how they can bring in a model which can give them the futuristic trends, and those trends they can share it with the business users to apply, to understand, and actually take the results out of it. So Google Stack, coming in all the 4 layers which I'm presenting here, will help in all the 4 layers, whether it's data integration layer, data management layer, analytics, or a visualization layer. All the 4 layers will help the organization to build a platform which will help them in managing limitless capability of, without any limit on size, without any limit on scale and any format. Third area which I want to address here is the deployment. When I talk about AI, data analytics management, third, where we are going to deploy it. Public cloud is one which everybody talks about it, but I can say it's a private instance of PSU in a public cloud. On all the 3 or 4 areas which I have mentioned in the slide, I will try to focus on the last one, which is the bottom of the inverted pyramid, which is, we call it a Google Distributed Cloud Hosted. This option of deployment will give you flexibility that you bring Google's cloud inside your premises. It's your cloud with no connection to internet, with no connection to Google Cloud. So where it is your instance, which will give you all capability of cloud sitting inside your data center. All the 3 planes, when we talk about cloud, there are 3 planes we talk about: data plane, management plane, and control plane. All the 3 control planes, data plane and management plane, is residing inside your data center, and you have the full control of the entire stack. So what disconnected, hosted Google Distributed Cloud brings in is, one is purely, it's an air-gapped environment where you can have full control of environment. Second is, it will give you complete capability of AI managed services inside your data center. It will give you a data management platform. It will give you all other deployment options, like putting up your VM environments, or putting up your container environment. So it is entirely a managed environment, managed by Google or its partner. Another use case which I can foresee when we talk about PSUs is the VMware environments, when most of the organizations are using extensively VMware. This is the second option which I can say, where Google brings in the capability of Google Cloud VMware Engine to give you a hosting environment so that you can lift and shift your workloads to Google Cloud. It will give you one managed provider who can manage your entire stack, from your storage, hardware, network, VMware, and all the software layers managed by Google, and you just need to focus on your application improvement. And then maybe the second phase, organization can think about how to enhance those applications going forward. So these are the 2 deployment options which I can look into. The fourth one which I want to share is the security side of it. When we talk about Google Cloud, we have three major pillars of security when we build any product about it. First is security by design. We have the design principle in place which will help us in building security at all the layers in the products. Second is security by default. If I talk about option giving to a user, it may happen that the user may not encrypt all the data by himself, because maybe it's about the awareness or not. But when we talk about Google, we have a standard practice that encryption is enabled by default. When I talk about encryption, encryption at rest, encryption in motion, as well as in use, in all the three areas. And the last one is security by enablement. When I talk about security, there are 7 areas we can talk about. One is we identify. These are the products when I talk about how we can identify a threat to the environment. Second is how I am protecting those threats in my environment. Third is how I am detecting those threats, responding, and then recovering. So in every area, we have extensive line of product line which will be available, and we can map those requirements and protecting the entire stack from all the 7 layers of network and all the 5 layers of application deployment. So this is end-to-end stack. We can do the security and help building up the stack, which will be a robust stack for entire PSU units. The last vertical which I want to talk about is sustainability. When we talk about sustainability, Google was carbon footprint 0 in 2007, and by 2030 we are targeting that the entire energy which we will be using for our data centers, for our offices and other systems, it will be entirely a renewable energy resources. So working with Google, taking the resources or using the Google Cloud will give you one step ahead, and you can be a carbon footprint neutral with the adoption of the workloads when you're moving to. So Google could be your partner to journey when we talk about sustainability going forward. So that's all from my side. If any questions, I still have 5 minutes to address those questions. But at a high level, what I was trying to say, these are the 5 pillars which I want to bring in front of you guys, that we are there with AI models, AI platform to you. We are here with data management platform with you, and deployment options available with the entire security stack, and the futuristic roadmap about your sustainability goal will be able to address those. Thank you very much.